Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the next edition of Biggin and Knox Lifestyle. By way of introduction, my name is Adam Flynn, and I'm one of the directors at Biggin and Scott Real Estate here in the city of Knox. Now, I'm currently standing outside a restaurant, which is in Bayswater. It's called the Car Tran Restaurant, which actually used to be the Golden Park Cafe, where my mum used to be a waitress here. It was a Chinese restaurant, and I remember spending many a time here as a junior growing up, waiting for mum, eating prawn crackers and Singapore noodles and sweet and sour soup. Is that what it's called? Chicken and sweet corn soup, I think is what it's called. And it was a bit of an institution here for many years. And as I look around here today, literally in the heart of Bayswater, I see so much that has changed over the years. Just behind me, we've got the Po Hong Vet. I think that's how you pronounce it. Is that right, Marcel? Something along those lines. But that used to be the Food Plus restaurant. And I remember as a youngster, I used to deliver, I did a paper round. And in the mornings, I used to get a red slushy and a chiquito. And that was my breakfast, not all that healthy, a bit different to my breakfasts now, but I do remember it vividly. I also remember that most people in the area got the Herald Sun. A few people got the Age, and only one or two people out of, let's say, 100 homes got the Australian newspaper. So it's funny how you remember certain things. Right across the road, there was a video shop, and all the kids growing up used to play Street Fighter in this area. So you had, Ken and Ryu, I'm trying to remember, Blanca, all these certain characters that used to be, people used to thrive on it. As I said, lots of people, lots of kids used to go to that video shop across the road and play Street Fighter growing up. If I look across the road once again, now there's a discount, FJ's Discount Tools. That used to be the Bayswater Post Office. And further on down the mountain, or down the hill I should say, you've got what used to be the Bayswater Police Station, which is just now an abandoned building. You can still see the cages on the windows there, but it used to be the Bayswater Police Station. About 500 metres down this way, there's a childcare centre right beside the Bayswater Primary School, where my mum also used to be a childcare worker and used to look after little kids there also. If we go about 200 metres behind where Marcel's filming this video right now, we recently sold the Bayswater Kindergarten on behalf of the Knox City Council, and we sold that at auction. That sold for $2 million, and I actually went to kindergarten there, so it was quite an interesting experience, a bit of an emotional experience when selling that property, because it brought back a lot of memories for me growing up as a pup. Right here, we're on the corner of Mountain Highway and Highmore Road, and my mum and dad used to own an investment property just 50 metres down. And it's a hustling, very busy Bayswater now as what it was when I was growing up, going back 30, 35 years ago. It was a lot quieter. Now, a lot of activity, lots of Chinese influence now in this marketplace, lots of Chinese people moving into this marketplace, which has been one of the reasons why it's experienced such dramatic growth over the past 12 to 18 months. But yes, look, actually, this is very exciting. We've got people beeping their horns. Yes, hello. This is very exciting. About 200 metres from where I'm standing also will be our next Bayswater office, which I've had my eye on this particular premises for, I reckon, a decade. Long story cut short, it became available only a couple of months ago. So Danelle Hunter and I, we call it Hollywood, aka Hollywood. We jumped on it straight away. So we'll start the fit out there over the next coming months, and we hope to be trading now in the beginning of 2017, which is very exciting. So just a bit of history there about the Bayswater suburb, about the heart of Bayswater, about some things that have changed in Bayswater, especially over the last 5 years, but for me personally, over the last 30 years. I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Biggin and Knox Lifestyle, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.